a new year. It's the holiday season, so...
It's the holiday season, whoop-de-doo, and dickory-dock.
And because it's the holiday season, I thought, I start thinking about, I've already been thinking about goals and resolutions. Resolutions.
Yeah.
Every year, everybody's like, New Year's resolutions. We're gonna make changes.
Big
And
changes.
I think probably 60% of the time I fall flat on my face.
Yeah, I would say like 80 for me.
Last year I actually was reading a bunch of stuff about New Year's resolutions. We make these goals and our brain gets rewarded. It's like, woohoo, you made a decision. It's a goal.
Oxytocin.
Yeah. But your brain you don't get any reward for doing it. And so, you don't get rewarded for, you got out of bed at 5 o'clock in the morning to start working out. There's no oxytocin dump for that.
No, but if I come to work and I tell you, guess what I did this morning? And you go, oh, I'm so proud of you. And I'm like,
That's an oxytocin dump.
Yeah.
But I think there's other reasons. You had talked about Maslow's. And there's some other reasons why I think people are not successful with their goals besides just the fact of habits and
right.
and change of behavior and things like that.
And yes, because what motivates change is discomfort, which sucks sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But and that's what Maslow talks about. Is it's kind of levels of less discomfort, if you will. The idea behind this pyramid is that you have to have each one of these met. At least mostly met before you can advance to the next level. And what motivates change is that you've got this met and then a desire to have more and to feel better. So the basic one is physiological needs, which include things like food and water and shelter.
Yeah.
And sex is actually in there, which makes me happy that that's in there. You can't get up here to Dalai Lama status. How are you going to get there? You have to get through the other stuff. There's safety and you're living in a war zone, love and belonging, self-esteem. You can't become self-actualized and have one with whoever you're wanting to be part of, your Buddha or something. If you don't have a place to live and there's no food.
Yeah.
You've got to meet those needs first. And I had a client in here the other night that said, actually I kind of used it in reverse because he said, I feel like I'm under the pyramid.
Oh.
And I said, I think that's true. So I said, okay, let's go through that. You're under the pyramid. So do you have a place to live? Yes. Do you have food? Yes. Do you have water? Yes. Okay. Do you feel safe? He said, yes, I have arsenal. I feel very safe. And I said, do you have love and belonging with your daughter and your girlfriend? And he said, yes. And I said, self-esteem? Nope. All right, well, I'm thinking you're not under it. You're just not at the top of it.
So we were talking about what doesn't work.
Right.
So let's talk about how you make resolutions or goals stick.
Well, first of all, your goal needs to be measurable.
Yes.
If you do this thing where I want to be happy, that's so objective and abstract it's got to be measurable.
It has to be a SMART goal.
I don't know this term.
Oh, okay.
SMART goal.
So SMART goal, specific. It has to be specific.
It's an acronym.
Yes, it's an acronym.
I didn't know. I just thought it was smart. Okay.
Specific. So when you're
Is
setting
M
goals.
for measurable?
Yes! See, you were doing
I'm
it. You
smart.
didn't even know. You did it. You
Right.
didn't even know it. You said, I want to lose 10 pounds.
Right.
So that's specific.
As opposed to I want to be happy.
And
which
it's
is not
it's
specific.
measurable. It's 10 pounds.
Yep. What's the A?
Attainable.
Attainable. Right. Like I want to be the president by next year is not attainable.
Right.
Unless it's the president of PTA.
So is losing 10 pounds an attainable goal?
Yes.
Yes.
Over what period of time? So you want to make it.
So measurable.
Yes.
That's the 10.
Yes.
Time bound.
I was already going there.
I know.
Like I already got this. There was like an off my hand. It's right there. So SMART is what's the S again?
Specific.
Specific, measurable, attainable, and time bound, limited.
You forgot the M. SMART.
I did. I said
No,
it.
R. I forgot the. I forgot the R. Reasonable.
What's
Reasonable.
the R? Oh.
So,
SMAT.
yeah. Specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and time bound.
Okay. So if I want to lose 10 pounds.
Yeah, I was making a smat.
Okay. Then I always tell my clients, okay, you need 3 objectives. How are you going to reach that? 3 things that you can do that are also measurable, and that you do repetitively to get you to that goal.
Micro goals.
Okay. Micro goals. Might be something like, I'm going to quit drinking Cokes.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so the next one might be, I'm going to walk 20 minutes 3 times a week. And the third one might be, I'm going to drink, 8-ounce glasses of water a day. And then so
Sounds
each
like a good
day
plan.
you wake up and then you look at that and you start that plan again and you keep going in that. And of course, after a certain amount of time, hopefully it becomes habit.
Another part of goal setting is your thought process.
Okay.
So if my thought is, I don't know, I always screw up these goals.
Yeah.
So you've got to put some positive thought to it. You have to already believe that you're going to be successful.
Right.
If you think you're going to fail, you will. So
self-fulfilling prophecy.
yeah, I think like a woman who has lost 10 pounds or a guy who's lost 10 pounds. What kind of decisions does that person make that has lost 10 pounds or that is successful?
It's kind of like a fake it till you make it too, a little bit.
In
like,
a way,
you
yeah,
know?
you're acting as if. The other one that I do too is, what's the purpose? Why do you want to do this?
Look hot in a dress.
Sure. So having a purpose for that goal or that resolution helps too. Like, why do I want to do this? So why do I want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and have quiet time?
It's funny that you say that
half an hour?
because we've made some comments about, we've been going through something for both of us. Have had some stuff going on for the last month or so, and I've been going through some stuff, and something that you've been saying all along is make sure you write down your purpose, so that it reminds you why you're doing this, so that when you start to falter, you have that. So I have this little note in my phone where when I start to get a little crazy, I look at it and I read it again and again. So it
reminds you of why you're wanting to go through this pain.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like you said, we don't change until it's uncomfortable.
Right.
And so if we're wanting to have a catalyst for that change, having a purpose and a reason, reminding ourselves why we are getting up at, and it's easy to pick on athletic stuff, why we are getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and getting up, and why we're pounding the pavement. I do not run. Or why I'm getting up to have quiet time every morning, to get my head together and figure out where I'm going on a daily basis is a little painful for me. Because as Brandy knows,
she's not a morning person.
I like to sleep.
Yes, she does.
A lot.
Like a teenager.
Having a purpose helps to push through the uncomfortable.
Yes, that makes sense. And writing that purpose down, that's really helped me push. So, awesome. I think that's it in a nutshell. So
they need to have a purpose. They need to be smart with little
goals,
with little incremental goals, like show how you're going to get there.
Objectives.
The objectives, and put some positive thought behind it. Think like the person that is going to be that way.
And remember that you can't get here without here first. So maybe if your goal is if you keep setting this goal and you don't keep meeting it, maybe you need to look at where you're actually at. Maybe there's something that needs to be met first. So get out there, set some goals. Let us know what goal you're setting. Let us know if you nailed it, if you failed at it too.
Hey, because failure is a part of it.
Fail falling forward. It's what I always say, because that's my favorite phrase.
It's at least you tried.
Yes, and you will learn from that.
Yes.
Good Lord, help us all.
Okay. Have a great day.
Have a great year.
Subscribe.
Please
share
subscribe.
it.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And like Brandy said, make comments below, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.